Welcome to day 27 of our epic 40-day 2025 Pacific Northwest road trip. We spent the day with high school friend Art Nunes, who acted as our personal tour guide as he took us around the greater Seattle area in his self-driving Tesla, including stops at the Space Needle, the Chihuly Garden and Glass Museum in Seattle, as well as all things Twin Peaks. We then spent the evening at his condo for a wonderful meal prepared by his wife Brenda, followed by reminiscing with them and Art's mom Rachel. Art then returned us to McMenamins Anderson School Hotel after chauffeuring us for a total of 92 miles. Art first took us into downtown Seattle. We first made our way to Seattle Center, an active civics, arts, and family gathering place in the core of Seattle. More than 30 cultural, educational, sports, and entertainment organizations reside on the 74-acre campus and attract over 12 million visitors each year. After parking in the 5th Avenue North garage, we went to the Space Needle. Here we are in downtown Seattle at the Space Needle. Should be pretty interesting. The Space Needle is Seattle's most iconic historic landmark and a world-famous symbol of the Pacific Northwest. Built for the 1962 World's Fair, this futuristic flying saucer observation tower stands 605 feet tall in the lower Queen Anne neighborhood at the Seattle Center.
Gonna be 47 seconds to the top. We'll be looking at the Queen Anne neighborhood. And coming up is my personal favorite part of the view. It's the awesome concrete wall. Now below us is a monorail station built alongside the Space Needle for the World's Fair. On the right is a museum of pop culture, which is supposed to look like a smashed guitar from the top. And looking up from that is Lake Union with the boats. It's an international seaport. And on the other end is the Gasworks Park on the grass. And on top of the hill between the antennas is a mansion which used to be Queen Anne High School, the first one in Seattle. Now it is luxurious condominiums. To the left will be the Puget Sound. It goes into the Pacific Ocean, and sometimes you can observe whales and orcas in there too. And slowly but surely we reach the top. It's going to be our final destination for those of you afraid of.
Along the east side. I'll show you when we get over.
The upper observation deck features open-air, floor-to-ceiling glass walls and skyriser glass benches. It offers 360-degree vistas of downtown Seattle, Mount Rainier, Puget Sound, and the Cascade Mountains.
Where?
Okay, yeah. That
Right, to the left part of that hill, we just had finance since 1985. Until 4 years. No, it was a residential neighborhood. If you look close, you can see a lot of houses on the side of the
This is so cool.
Gotta get a picture.
I think you can see.
Built in just 400 days, its foundation goes 30 feet deep. The underground concrete base weighs as much as the entire tower above ground to ensure a low center of gravity. And this is so I don't have to get really close.
So cool.
This cruise ship's coming out here.
And then if they work here, they just have to take a bridge over? Or?
Yeah, there's a bridge over there. And then next stop.
The tower is engineered to safely withstand 200-mile-per-hour winds and up to a 9.1 magnitude earthquake. Have you ever been in the St. Louis Arch?
No, nope.
That's a weird
Kansas
one.
City, but not St. Louis.
It's
Inside the yard?
The original shape of the Space Needle was famously doodled on a napkin by hotel executive Edward Carlson after visiting a broadcast tower in Germany.
at the Seattle Center that was constructed for the 1960s World Fair. How much did it take up for the site?
And our brave sitting on the grass. Mm.
Oh yeah. How cool is that? Oh, you can see the garden.
They did a pretty good job. I wasn't sure if it was a painting or a statue. So I guess it's a painting.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like a statue with a great part of the shadow of the painting, but I think you're right. It's all makes it look 3D.
The giant arachnid murals visible below are 3D optical illusion paintings of two harvestmen, or daddy longlegs, painted onto the roof of the Seattle Center Armory. They were created in August 2012 by local Pacific Northwest mural artist Marlon Peterson. He utilized a trompe-l'oeil technique to give the massive 60-foot figures highly realistic depth and popping shadows when viewed from high above.
That might be an old monastery. Oh no, the guy said what it was when I come up the elevator. It was a, did he say it was a school? Something like that? Or an old mansion that's now a school or something like that.
Yeah.
Here is Mary with the Queen Anne neighborhoods in the background. It transitions up into the residential hillside of Queen Anne Hill. To the far left is the edge of Elliott Bay and the opening of Puget Sound stretching towards the Pacific Northwest horizon. Directly below is the Museum of Pop Culture, MoPop. The uniquely curved, colorful structure was designed by world-renowned architect Frank Gehry. This view looks north-northeast over Lake Union and the South Lake Union neighborhood. Lake Union serves as a bustling hub for seaplanes, boats, and floating homes just south of the Fremont and Wallingford neighborhoods. I suppose I could have done that.
Check that out.
Okay, oh yeah, there's the stadium. This panoramic view overlooks the densely built high-rises and office complexes of the South Lake Union and Denny Triangle neighborhoods under an overcast sky. This perspective looks past the core downtown cluster in the Denny Triangle and Belltown neighborhoods towards Elliott Bay and the industrial waterfront, visible on the right side of the frame. If the sky was clear, we would be able to see Mount Rainier from here. The Loop is the world's first and only revolving glass floor. Located 500 feet above the city on the lower observation level, the entire floor is built with 10 structural layers of heavy-duty glass and completes one full 360-degree rotation every 30 to 45 minutes. One can look straight down to see the tower's internal structural mechanics, elevators gliding up and down, and the Seattle skyline right underfoot.
But you can see the wheels,
Yeah.
all the cool gizmos. Hey, Art. Look at that dog. If you like lie down, they could come.
The music museum. It's on the other side.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, one of the you can rent out for events and stuff. Brenda.
Here Art can be seen lying face down riding the Loop. We next made our way to Chihuly Garden and Glass, a premier art museum and sculpture garden showcasing the breathtaking, vibrant studio glass artwork of world-renowned artist Del Chihuly. The facility offers a stunning immersion into colorful glass installations integrated beautifully with natural flora. We're now going into the Glass Museum.
Well, I think all the glass art is all the Chihuly School of Art or his company. Well, I mean, he didn't personally do all of it.
This piece is titled Winter Brilliance. It consists of approximately 700 individual hand-blown clear glass icicle forms arranged into clusters, star-like chandeliers, reeds, and towering formations. Chihuly utilized advanced 3D digital mapping and choreographed video projections to emit a shifting fire and ice glowing effect directly onto the clear glass components. Chihuly Glass exhibit, I guess. These sculptural glass pieces draw inspiration from the asymmetric slump shapes of traditional Northwest Coast Native American woven baskets, subverting conventional symmetrical vessel design. This is a portion of Dale Chihuly's extensive personal collection of vintage American Indian trade blankets and Navajo blankets. They've inspired the vibrant color combinations and patterns in his glass sculptures. This is the Basket Series collection of organic asymmetric glass baskets and soft cylinders inspired by Native American woven baskets. To replicate the relaxed asymmetrical shapes of the textile baskets, he let fire, gravity, and centrifugal force dictate the final form of the molten glass. The pieces are beautifully nested inside one another, mimicking how the original Native American baskets were historically stacked for storage. No. This is the Sea Life Tower. The 20-foot tall blown glass sculpture is composed of hundreds of individual hand-blown glass waves and tentacles. Tucked throughout the blue structure are pale amber sea creatures, including starfish, urchins, anemones, and shells. This abstract glass figurine highlights Chihuly's signature mastery of fluid asymmetry, organic textures, and the interplay between light and transparent glass forms. This sculpture is titled Turtle Sea Life Vessel. It features hand-blown clear glass currents supporting lifelike sea turtles decorated with gold-flecked amber-colored shells. This piece is part of Chihuly's Persian series and combines fluid flame-like translucent golden glass elements intertwined with dark, deep amber or black glass ribbons. And all this is in the ceiling portion. This is the Persian ceiling. It features hundreds of brightly colored organic blown glass forms resting overhead on a glass pane. Natural and artificial lighting filters from above cast a kaleidoscopic underwater-like glow over the viewers walking below.
in charge of dusting, get up in the middle and dust it.
I would hate that job.
Guess they don't allow any horseplay in here.
Yep, first and last time.
No, so you take like a bowling ball. This is the Millefiori installation, featuring a vibrant collection of floor-level blown glass botanical and organic forms, meaning 1,000 flowers in Italian. The vibrant arrangement reflects organic, free-flowing forms deeply rooted in Chihuly's early memories of his mother's abundant flower gardens in Tacoma, Washington. It blends more than 20 distinct types of glass elements, including towering red and orange reeds, undulating yellow Persian shells, and a fiery yellow-orange centerpiece tower. Key elements are large, round glass spheres adorned with intricate patterns inspired by Japanese fishing floats, red and neodymium reeds, long, slender, flame-like glass spires reaching vertically towards the ceiling, created using gravity and specialized pulling techniques, and colorful ribbed glass elements mimicking aquatic sea life and blooming tropical flora clustered along the base. This artwork is from the Ikebana and Float Boats installation. It features a real wooden boat masked with an explosion of vibrant, twisting, hand-blown glass forms that cascade outward. This weathered wooden boat overflows with translucent, brilliantly colored and patterned blown glass orbs. This artwork is the Orange Hornet Chandelier. It is composed of hundreds of vibrant, fiery orange and golden yellow glass elements. The title Hornet refers to the aggressive, spiky horn shapes featuring distinct spiraling indentations that mimic insect structures or bursting flames. This striking blown glass sculpture is part of the Chandelier's Room exhibit. It features intricate cascading clear and white glass tendrils and horns arranged in a tiered tree-like structure. This is the Chiastro di Sant' Apollonia chandelier, an exquisite large-scale hand-blown glass sculpture. This is a lime green blown glass chandelier. This is Campiello Remer Chandelier No. 2. The piece stems from the Chihuly over Venice project, during which he created glass chandeliers and installed them over the canals and streets of Venice. It features an intricate organic mass of bulbous crimson horn and horn-like glass shapes that intertwine to mimic natural aquatic or floral formations. This framed array of prints and drawings is from Chihuly's Venetian series. These works on paper and mixed media prints relate to his celebrated Venetian glass sculptures inspired by Art Deco Italian vessel forms.
Oh, yeah. With glasses.
I see puppies.
It's like an alien with glasses, a monocle.
See, I think that looks like a pig or something.
So, yeah, well, there's double faces right there. Face in the
Oh,
face.
yeah, right here.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah. So cool.
Chihuly's Macchia series is defined by undulating, ruffled rims and heavily modeled kaleidoscopic exteriors, made by rolling molten glass in small chips of colored glass.
So it's the light.
These are vintage chalkware string holders, also known as string dispensers, popular in the American households between 1930s and 1950s. This group belongs to the personal collection of Dale Chihuly. This breathtaking masterpiece is one of Dale Chihuly's largest suspended installations, stretching an impressive 100 feet long. It is comprised of hundreds of individually hand-blown glass elements, primarily fiery red, orange, yellow, and amber Persians, designed to intermix seamlessly into one continuous form.
You hear that, Reg?
Huh?
That's a good idea. You
What?
can do your feet or come back down.
That's a good idea.
This is a spectacular hand-blown glass installation called Cobalt Reeds and Fiori. The elements include cobalt reeds, tall vertical spikes made by pulling glass long and thin down from a platform, Fiori forms, the twisting curly shapes at the bottom that mimic fluid aquatic flora, anemones, or tendrils, and Nijima floats, large smooth glass orbs. These fiery orange and red striped glass dynamic horn and ribbon-like sculptures are derived from his landmark Chihuly over Venice series. The striking yellow, red, and orange glass sculpture is titled The Sun. These intricate blown glass plants are made of lime green and gold glass horns with clear curling tendrils that intertwine naturally with live garden foliage. This sculpture is the Mexican Hat Tower, a vibrant ruby red blown glass installation. Standing over 6 feet tall, this freestanding vertical tower is composed of hundreds of hand-blown crimson glass forms that resemble upturned trumpet horns or wide-brimmed traditional hats. This installation combines tall, slender black and white glass stems with large glossy globes nestled amongst green ground cover and ferns. This striking outdoor installation is titled Neodymium Reeds. They are crafted from hand-blown glass tinted a distinctive violet-purple hue using neodymium oxide. This specific element interacts with light to provide a shifting, vibrant color depth. This object is the lime green icicle tower. The artwork features a dense assembly of vibrant, sharp yellow-green glass elements stacked vertically to resemble organic plant-like forms, often resembling a giant cactus, agave, or yucca plant. This vibrant magenta sculpture is Viola Crystal Tower, constructed using a lightweight polymer material called polyvitro rather than traditional blown glass. The sculpture's name serves as a heartfelt tribute to the artist's mother, Viola Chihuly. We next headed for North Bend, Washington, aboard Art's self-driving Tesla. North Bend is a scenic city 30 miles east of Seattle. It is famous globally as the filming location for David Lynch's cult classic television program, Twin Peaks.
You know, to help you into the seat.
I never noticed that. I thought it did. No? You're right. It doesn't. Well, Elon, gotta put him
Maybe
in
you
for a
can-
senior citizen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you can send him a little text or something.
He
Driving
doesn't
an,
respond to people if he wants to.
driving
Does
an
he?
Art's fancy Tesla.
See, I've got that.
Do you have a frunk?
Yep. Up front. There's quite a bit of storage space. Under the floor of the back, there's another deep well that you can put baggage and stuff.
Nice. It's like those new
I don't
Winnebagos.
know why it's tooting it. Oh, someone's door not closed all the way.
Is it mine?
Try it. At city, kind of along the highway or whatever, they'll put out a warning. And tomorrow, get out of here, or we're gonna scrape the area or whatever. It's kind of sad.
Art driving no hands.
Or feet.
Or feet.
You never use your brakes, basically, because it has what's called regenerative braking. So if I was driving and had my foot on the accelerator, as soon as I pull it off, it's almost like you're downshifting.
Here at the Twin Peaks pub. There was about a 30-minute wait for service at Tweed's Cafe, aka the Double R Diner, so we sat outside the Twin Peaks pub.
Yeah, it's a good point though.
Here's Tweed's Cafe from Twin Peaks film. Tweed's Cafe is a historic old-school diner known worldwide as the filming location for the Double R Diner in Twin Peaks. The RR to go sign was featured as part of the branding for the Double R Diner in Season 3 of Twin Peaks. However, it only appeared on the exterior. Here is the menu for Tweed's Cafe. I don't remember what I had for lunch, but I did have a slice of cherry pie for dessert and a damn fine cup of coffee. The memorabilia-filled hallway features numerous framed photographs, production stills, cast portraits, and vintage covers of the Twin Peaks fanzine wrapped in plastic. The deep crimson walls mimic the unsettling aesthetic of the show's mysterious Black Lodge waiting room. It leads to a black and white checkered floor pattern reminiscent of the iconic zigzag Black Lodge floor. This is a cloud-enshrouded view of Mount Si from Tweed's Cafe. In the fictional town of Twin Peaks, Mount Si serves as a backdrop for the region and is associated with the fictional local landmarks Whitetail Peak and Blue Pine Mountain, which form the real-world and on-screen inspiration for the town's titular peaks alongside neighboring Little Si. The iconic mountain is prominently featured in the show's opening credits. We next headed for Snoqualmie Falls.
Twin Falls, honey.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah? You come down this way, get the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think I see Nadine down there complaining about drapes. And there's Nadine and the log lady. I think I see Donna down there. And Laura Palmer. Snoqualmie Falls is a massive 268-foot waterfall located on the Snoqualmie River. It stands nearly 100 feet taller than Niagara Falls. The falls are a sacred ancestral site owned and operated by the Snoqualmie Indian tribe. In the television series Twin Peaks, Snoqualmie Falls is fictitiously named Whitetail Falls, and sometimes referred to simply as the waterfall near the Great Northern Hotel. Perched on the rocky cliff edge is the luxury Salish Lodge and Spa, which serves as the exterior filming location for the Great Northern Hotel in Twin Peaks. It heavily anchors the show's recognizable opening credits sequence. Here we see the rustic wooded interior and reception desk of the Salish Lodge and Spa. Features natural warm timber pillars, stonework accents, and custom woodwork consistent with the lodge's mountain retreat style. The property is proudly owned by the Snoqualmie Indian tribe and offers a luxury resort experience complete with on-site spa, fine dining, and proximity to local hiking trails. Our final stop was at Art's condo, where we spent a lovely evening. Mary was highly appreciative to be able to do laundry before settling down to a wonderful meal prepared by Brenda. We then spent the evening drinking wine and reminiscing with Art, Brenda, and Art's mother, Rachel, before Art brought us back to McMenamin's. This is my souvenir pin from the Space Needle. I have added it to my faux Rangers hat. This is my Twin Peaks souvenir pin. I have added it to my faux Rangers hat. Mary and I thank you for watching day 27 of our 2025 Pacific Northwest road trip, where we spent the day with our personal tour guide, high school friend Art Nunes, in his self-driving Tesla. I must admit I was somewhat skeptical, but soon became impressed with and a fan of the technology. We started the day at Seattle Center, where we first took the 500-foot ride up to the observation deck of the Space Needle. Unfortunately, the sky was overcast and we did not get a view of Rainier. It was a bit pricey, but ultimately worth it. We next headed to the nearby Chihuly Garden and Glass Museum, which featured the unique genius of glass artist Dale Chihuly, who transformed the studio glass movement by shifting blown glass from a minor craft into the realm of large-scale fine art architectural sculpture. As we weren't terribly interested in seeing a wall of gum, people throwing a fish around a market, or the original Starbucks, we asked Art to take us to somewhere with more scenic beauty. Now, Mary and I were big fans of Twin Peaks when it debuted, and I guess Art just knew we would enjoy seeing the Twin Peaks sights. Going to the Double R Diner for a slice of cherry pie and a damn fine cup of coffee was just what the doctor ordered, and seeing the iconic Snoqualmie Falls was the icing on the cake. Topping it off with spending time with Art and his family made for an incredible day. We hope you'll join us for day 28, where we spend a leisurely day at Mukilteo Lighthouse Park before visiting with my niece Lisa, her husband Jeremy, and their dog Emmett. We headed back to the hotel early to prepare for the start of our return journey back to Massachusetts.